from Show Biz Productions. Welcome to Casino Gaming 101. We're going to start with Blackjack today, and I'm going to lend you my expertise from 40 years in the casino business. I've been a dealer, I've been a player, I've been a supervisor, I've been a pit boss, and now I own my own casino company. I'm going to lend some expertise that I've learned over the years, some secrets, and I'm going to show you the very basics of the game as well as some casino etiquette. Hang around to the end of the video and I'm going to give you some free tips, and also we have a special offer for you. So let's start with Blackjack, and we're going to start with the very basics of it. Most casinos have a $1, $5, $25, and $100 scheme of things. The white chips being 1, the reds 5, the greens 25, the blacks 100. You get into the purples are 500, and the orange and thousands and all of that. And I hope you guys get to see all those good chips. Get all the colors of the rainbow. Very basics again. This is a card shoe. This is a discard holder. We've got squares on this game for the bettors. Not to say you guys are squares, but that's where your money goes. Let's assume that you're buying in for 100. I've set up a couple of players here. If it was me, I'm buying in for $100. You get a stack of red chips. Usually what I like to do is I like to say, give me a couple of singles, so I get 5 whites with my reds to start out. And what I do with them is it's good to have a couple of white chips if you want to tip the dealer. If the waitress comes by in the middle of the hand, you don't want to stop the play, so you have them available. Now, when everybody makes their bet, my first hand, what I like to do is I like to bet for the dealer, and I bet right there for the dealer. We'll say it's a $10 game, keep everything even if you can find a $10 game these days. Okay, now the first thing you want to do is check the layout. Blackjack pays 3 to 2, okay, time and a half, just like you're working overtime. The dealer must draw to 16 and stand on all 17s. The dealer doesn't have any choice. I'm just the piano player back here. I've got to go by what's on the layout. The players have the option. They have the choice whether they want to hit, whether they want to stand, whether they want to split, whether they want to double down. So the players have the choices here. You also want to use hand signals when you play. They have an eye in the sky that checks that. They also, sometimes these places are loud. You don't want to verbalize. You want a hand signal like this when you want to hit, like that when you want to stand. You want to check your rules. Some casinos will say they hit a soft 17. That's not quite as good. Some will play 6 to 5 on blackjack. You want to stay away from those casinos because if you use basic strategy, we can take down the house advantage to about 0.5 or 1%. Any other rules they make in the casino, it's going to decrease your odds. Insurance pays 2 to 1. I would never take insurance, except in the exception of maybe your card counting and you have an idea. But normally, that's a bet you want to stay away from. Very strong for the house. All right, so now we're going to deal. The dealer obviously is going to take one card, burn it, put it in a discard. And, if they just burn it, sometimes say, can I see that card? You want to see as many cards as you can. It's to your advantage. All right, so now we're going to deal our hands. All right, the dealer has an 8. This hand is a 6, so I kind of like to assume the dealer has a 10 in the hole. So we're going to hit the 6. It's 16. I might hit it one more time. Now, in the case of 16, if you have a straight 16, some casinos, not many now, will have what's known as early surrender, and you can surrender the hand. You do want to surrender the 16 against the 10. All right, this is 6. It's 12, 2 6s. 22. You and the dealer lost, but look, dealers like to gamble too, so they appreciate the action, okay? This is a 17. This is an 11. I'm going to double down. You're going to double down on the 11 against the 8. You get one card. 17. We'll see how it works out. 17, it's a push, and it's a push. It's kind of a moral victory when you have a push. You don't win any money. It's kind of like kissing your sister. So here we go. We're ready to go again. Now, there are people who will tell you there's a money management, they got schemes and scams, and I'm going to double my bet because I lost, and the more you double, you keep doubling when you lose. Well, I mean, that to me is a strategy to get even, okay? Because you're going to keep doubling, you're going to keep doubling, you're going to keep doubling. I've been on this game. I've seen people lose 20 hands in a row. Eventually, you're going to get to the limit, and you're going to lose anyway. So I'd stay away from those kind of strategies. Everybody's got a money management. Personally, if I were to do anything at all, I would increase my bet by 1 unit if I win, and I decrease if I lose. To me, if you're betting more when you're losing, I call that chasing, and I don't think that's a good strategy. So we'll talk about some of the strategies, money management, and it depends what you're in the game for. Do you want to come to the casino to have some fun and play and spend a couple $100 and get some free drinks and have some fun and have some pure fantasy and enjoy yourself? Then that's fine. If you personally, I like to leave with a couple of dollars in my pocket. I've got a 9 now. This first hand is a 16, so it's a tough call, but the book says you got to hit it. By the book, I mean basic strategy. And you need to learn basic strategy. You can Google it. You can find it. It's all over the place. It's not a secret. And basic strategy will take the house advantage down to about 0.5% and that's what you want to do. We did it there, and it didn't work, but they run this thing through a computer millions of times, and this is what they've ended up with. If the book says always split aces, 8s and aces, you're always going to split. That's what they say, whoever they are. When you split aces, you're going to get 1 card on each, and that is it. And that's not blackjack. That's plain old 21. Blackjack has to come on your first 2 cards. We've got a 21, we got a 16, and that's it. You can't take any more hits. It's all over with the shouting. 19, you got a 16 on the end. Again, I'd hit that. It's 17. It's up to the dealer now. The dealer has 19. Sure enough, he had that 10 in the hole. Okay, so you're going to take this. This is a push. You win 1, you lose 1 there. Now we're going to clean up, and you start all over again. Now you place your wagers. Again, you might want to step up. You might want to bet the same. Whatever you want to do, it's a free country. So here we go, at least for now. All right, in this hand, this is what's known as first base. That's your first spot. This is third base. Some people believe that third base is an advantage because they're the last one to get a hit, so they kind of feel like they control what the dealer gets. But it's not really true because this person taking a hit is going to depend on what this card gets. So it is and it isn't. But some people really feel that I'm in third base and I'm controlling the game. All right, we've got a 13 here. The dealer has a 10. You got to hit it. And you hit it and you busted. Did the right thing if that makes you feel better. 13, 18, this is an 18, this is a 16, you gotta hit it. Again, if a casino has early surrender, not many of them do it now, you go like this, you surrender, you get half your bet back, okay? I'm assuming not because most places don't play early surrender, and there you go. Now it's up to the dealer. The dealer has 17, it's gotta stay. I've got 2 18s, the 2 survivors are gonna get paid. Now, the reason this game is the dealer advantage, obviously, is because the players are going to bust first. And once they bust, that's it. Their money's gone. The dealer could still bust. So the dealer going last is the advantage that the house maintains. All right, we're going to bet. Well, let's press this one up for fun. We're going to give you 4 hands here. We'll see plenty of hands and give you some action. All right, first hand has a 10. 14, a blackjack, and a 13. Okay, dealer's going to check for blackjack. Again, I'd stay away from that insurance. Not a good bet. Blackjack's going to get you 3 to 2. It's the best bet going. It's the best thing that can happen. Again, if you go to a casino and they pay 6 to 5, that's not good for you. Unless maybe they're playing single deck and you have some other advantage. Otherwise, I'd stay away from a game like that. All right, this player has a 10. We're going to just hit it because you don't want to double down against the 10. 14 here, we're going to hit it. That's a bust. 13, we're going to hit it. 15, you're going to hit it one more time, and it's too tall to call. We're busted and disgusted. We got 1 hand left in the game. The 17, the dealer has 20. Whew. You can tell I'm not setting this up. Nobody won. Well, I got a blackjack actually. All right, so a couple other things about the game while we're going here. Again, money management, it's important. For me, I personally like to go to the cashier at the end of the night. I mean, so a couple of things you don't want to do when you're playing. You don't want to be angry. You don't want to be desperate. I don't drink on the game. I mean, like I say, if you're there to have a good time and have a couple of drinks fun, to me, I'm like going into an athletic event. I mean, I want to be on top of my game. I want to be sharp. I want to know what's going on. The casinos will give you free drinks. They'll give you, they like you to be a little loose with your decisions and maybe a little loose with your money. If you're going to drink, personally, I'll drink after the event. Maybe I'll go to the bar and have one. But on the game, I'm not going to drink. I want to be as sharp as I can. I want to know everything. And that's another reason to tip the dealer in the beginning, because like I said, the dealer can't give away money, but he kind of knows you're there and you were nice, and maybe you're making the wrong hand signal or something along the way. He might say, hey, you want to hit? He might just help you with your awareness. You know, it's good karma. You want the dealer on your side. You want everything going your way. Thanks for hanging around to the end. I really appreciate it. Give us a thumbs up, and a good comment would be appreciated as well. Keep an eye out. Subscribe to our channel, because we're going to do a roulette video, we're going to do a craps video, we're going to do a poker video, and we're even going to help you out with those slot machines. So we can also do a virtual casino for you, or we can come to your house and set up a game and play for fun. Look us up, showbizproductions.com. We can do a virtual party, 7 players, 6 of your best friends. You can sit and play blackjack for less than $100 per person, and you can learn, you can play for fun, you can have a tournament, you can enjoy in the safety of your own home. So contact us, showbizproductions.com or 1-800-YOU-ARE-LUCKY.